time there were 3 antique zithers that hung on the wall down there in the house. So I don't know whatever happened. We have put together a history corner over here. We have a slideshow from our archives of lots of our old pictures and programs and things like that that would be interesting to you. So take a look at it after the concert. There are lots of old programs. The programs are in some scrapbooks, but we don't care if you take them out and look at them if you want to open them and see what we played and that sort of thing. You feel free to examine them. The other thing we have here at the back of the hall, we have put up our Zither Club flag. This flag was dedicated by the Zither Club in 1927. So it's just a beautiful thing. It's all silk and it's all embroidery and just a wonderful piece of art. And we haven't always been able to display it. We displayed it at our 90th anniversary and again today. So take a good look at it. I want to thank all the people who have helped us. So many friends have given us extra donations, and their names are listed on the back of the program. We truly appreciate that very, very much. When we started talking about the 100th anniversary, we were a little skeptical if we could really bring it off. But then I was talking with Ann Prince, who is the editor of the Zither Newsletter USA, and she said, "Oh, well, our Davenport group is celebrating something too. Is it the
100th anniversary of the American Zither Verband
coming to Davenport, American Zither Verband that came to Davenport in 1913. Okay, probably. Oh, and so, and I said, well, why don't we do something together? And I said, well, that sounds like a good idea. Thinking I could get out of some of the work, I have Ann helping me. And so that's what we've done. We combined the Zither Ensemble from Davenport. The German American Heritage Society in Davenport is here, and they're going to perform for you. And we have other members. Ann has been running workshops, Zither workshops out in Davenport for several years now, 3 or 4 years, 4 years, I think. And so a number of people have been coming to those workshops, and we invited them to come. You know, what we've done here in Chicago for actually many years, 15 or 20 years, I think, we've invited zither players from around the country to come and play with us. And what we do is we send them the music and we send them a recording, and normally we only have one practice, and that's what we've done today. We were practicing this weekend for a little while, and this morning, again, it was the first time that we were all together was this morning. So if you hear any little boo-boos, please excuse us. And Tomy Temerson is here from Germany. Many of you know him already. He's performed in some of our other concerts, and he's performed out in Davenport and done the workshops out in Davenport. When Lou and I were in Germany attending a Zither seminar in Markneukirchen, what year would it have been? I don't know. All I remember is that Tomy was only 16 years old.
2002.
And it was always memorable for us because he played beautifully, he always does, he still does. But Rudy Knabel was sitting in the front row of the concert, and I thought, oh my gosh, this little 16-year-old kid is going to get up and play in front of Rudy Knabel. And he knocked it, I'll tell you, he did. And Tomy will be performing for us later in the program for Extra Scene. And after the concert, we have Ludwig and Kurt will be performing, as they have done other times here. We have many members and friends that we'd like to remember. Some of you may remember Otto Mack, who was our president for over 50 years. We have some people in the club who have phenomenal records of dedication to the club. Otto Mack over 50 years, and his wife, Molly Mack. Carl and Erna Kandelbinder. Rudy Wachek was in the club since the 1920s sometime. Johanna Ramirez, who played guitar with us for many, many years. And Ernst Schaefer, who played guitar and bass, I believe. But we have 3 of our most treasured people here with us today, and they have been members all of them are 50 or more years, and some are 60 more years, 60 years. And so we're going to give them a plaque and a bouquet of flowers. It doesn't really say what we'd like it to say. I mean, as much as we owe them for having dedicated so many years of their life and energy to the Zither Club, it means a lot more to us. But that's what we're going to do. We have a plaque that we're going to give them. When they were members for 50 years, we gave them a golden zither. And then for this one, we didn't know what to do. So it's sort of understated compared to the golden zither, but our hearts are in it, and for the dedication that they've given us. Betty was a member since 1946, but she tells me that she actually started playing with the club earlier because she was taking zither lessons from Carl Candlebinder, and he let her play in the club. Is that right, Betty? Where's she?
I was about 12 or 13 when I
You were
started.
12 or 13 years old.
Over 70 years.
And Charlotte Geib has almost tied her record. We have her listed in the books as becoming a member in 1949. But she too says that she played earlier as a child student of Carl's also, I believe, right? Is that right? Yeah. So here you go. You know, we in the Zither Club call her Lottie. And when we're out other places, they don't know who we're talking about. Do you mean Charlotte? We said, yeah, we mean Charlotte. That's Lottie. That's our Lottie. We're so crowded on the stage. When we looked at the hall some months back, we said, oh, a nice stage. And then we came in, and then when it came down to practically setting up here, it was a little small. So it's a little crowded for us to maneuver around here. The other one is Ruth Valentino, who has been very dedicated to the club for many years. She joined the club in 1962. Ruth is still playing out professionally some. If you ever want a zither player for a party, call Ruth. Okay, after the concert, you may have noticed in your program that we're going to have Ludwig and Kurt will be entertaining you. And then we're also going to have an open mic. If any of the other zither players feel like getting up and playing, they're free to do so. So thank you all for coming, and we will continue with the concert now.